Episode 6. Don't play with my sister. There are two kinds of problems you expect growing up in a place like Terrace Gardens. Problems outside and problems inside your own home. The outside ones you prepare for. You know fights might happen. You know trouble might show up. You know the streets might have rules. But the problems inside your house, those are the ones that catch you off guard. Because the last place you expect danger to sneak into is your own family. It started small, a phone call, then another one, always late, too late. First time I noticed it, I thought I was half asleep. I woke up on the couch because I heard whispering coming from down the hallway, soft, like somebody trying not to be heard. I looked towards Cece's bedroom. Her door was cracked open. A faint blue glow from her phone lit the hallway. "No, you hang up first," she whispered. Pause, then a quiet giggle. I rubbed my eyes. Cece was 12. 12-year-old girls whispered to their friends sometimes. So I told myself it was nothing. And I went back to sleep. That was my first mistake. The second night it happened again. Same time, same whispering, same little giggle that made my stomach feel weird. This time I got up. I walked down the hallway slowly. While Cece heard my footsteps, she jumped like someone had slammed the door. "Who you talking to?" I asked. "Nobody." "That sound like somebody." "It's my friend." "What friend?" She hesitated. Tiana?" I leaned against the doorway. "Tiana got a deep voice now?" She rolled her eyes. "Charlie, go back to sleep." Her voice had attitude now, like I was the one bothering her. I stared for a moment, then walked back to the couch, but something didn't feel right. And when something doesn't feel right, you shouldn't ignore it. The third night I stayed awake. 1:30, the apartment was quiet. 2 o'clock, Cece's bedroom door opened slowly. She stepped into the living room wearing a hoodie and sneakers. She moved quietly, carefully, like someone who had practiced sneaking before. She thought everyone was asleep. She didn't see me sitting on the couch in the dark. She tiptoed to the front door, unlocked it, and slipped outside. I waited a few seconds, then I followed. Terrace Gardens at 2 in the morning didn't look like the same place. The basketball court was empty, the music was gone, the courtyard lights buzzed softly. Street lights painted everything yellow and quiet. Cece walked across the courtyard like she already knew where she was going. That was when I saw the headlights. A car parked near the far end of the lot, engine running, and someone sitting inside. The moment I got closer, my stomach dropped because I recognized the parking stickers on the windshield. Palace Courts, our op neighborhood. A place you didn't go unless you had a reason. Cece walked right up to the passenger door and started opening it. Then when I stepped forward, she froze. The boy inside the car looked up. The tension in the air changed instantly. Cece turned around slowly. Her eyes got wide. "Charlie!" I walked towards the car. My heart was beating fast. Not because of the boy, but because of everything this situation could turn into. "You out here at 2 in the morning meeting a boy?" I asked. "It's not like that," she said quickly. I looked at the boy in the driver's seat. "How old are you?" "I'm 15. "Where you from?" He hesitated, and that hesitation told me everything. "The courts?" I said. That boy leaned back in the seat. "Man, we just talking." "You talking to a 12-year-old girl?" She told me she was 14. Cece looked horrified. I did not. Don't even talk to me right now," I told her. My chest felt tight because suddenly I was thinking about things that scared me. What if somebody else in Terrace Gardens walked outside right now? What if somebody saw a court's car picking up a girl from our building? What if somebody decided that meant disrespect? Neighborhood problems didn't start big, they started small. Were moments exactly just like this. The boy shifted nervously in the seat. "Look, man, I ain't even like that." I stepped closer to the car window. "Drive home." He nodded immediately. I was about to. Cece slammed the car door. "You embarrassing me. You snuck out the house at 2 in the morning. We were just going to drive around. You 12. I'm almost 13. That did not help her case. The boy didn't wait for the argument to finish. He put the car in reverse. "Y'all deal with that," he said quickly, and drove away. Cece turned towards me furious. "You had no right." I stared at her. "No right? You're not my father." "No," I said quietly, "but I am the reason you're not sitting in that car right now." Her arms crossed. "You ruined everything." I shook my head slowly. "You lucky I found you before our mother did." That's when her face changed, because suddenly the real problem hit her. Our mother. The walk back to the apartment was silent. Cece stumped the whole way. Inside, she went straight to her room. Slam. The door shook the wall. I sat on the couch staring at nothing. My heart was still racing, because the truth was, I wasn't just mad, I was scared. Not of the boy, but of the world. Because I had seen enough outside to know something. The streets didn't care how young you were. And once certain doors opened, they didn't always close again. The next morning, my mother stood in the kitchen making coffee. She looked at me. "You look tired." "Yeah, I couldn't sleep." She nodded slowly, then glanced towards Cece's room. "That girl been acting funny lately." My heart skipped. "Yeah, you noticed that?" Mothers notice everything. She took a sip of coffee, then leaned back at me. "You know something? I don't." I looked down at the table, because sometimes telling the truth causes a storm, but sometimes staying quiet causes something worse. That night I sat by the window again with my notebook. The courtyard lights flickered outside. Kids laughed somewhere in the distance. Terrace Gardens kept moving like always, but my mind kept replaying the moment I saw that car and how close things could have got to going differently. I picked up my pen and wrote in my journal. Being older means seeing dangers others can't see yet. Sometimes protecting someone means they'll be angry at you. Sometimes doing the right thing makes you look like the villain. But maybe God put certain people in our lives to guard them, even when they don't understand it yet. And maybe the real test of love is protecting someone when they think they don't need protecting at all. Chapter 6. Don't play with my sister.